Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you tune in for the conversation, where we have some of the realest people in the city come on and we just have conversations. Okay, new show. Let's talk about it. Yep, it's the only live on-air conversation where you get to call in and have a conversation that you choose the topic. Yes, this one is strictly for you, the people. Y'all can go ahead and tap in right here at No Cap Reacts. Welcome to another episode. I'm your man Bailey, a.k.a. Mr. Go Get 'em. And we are back in the building with another show tonight. Tonight is going to hit a little different. It hits a little different because of who's in the building. Plus, well, we got some new faces. We got some ladies in the building. We got this nigga in the building.
Here comes the money.
Here we go.
We got my black ass in the building. Tonight, we gonna get live. So first and foremost, we gonna start off with the ugliest in the building.
The things that you can't even say, that they won't say to my face, but to my face, they usually just call me Blue. The real DLC, also the markets, you know what it is. Let's get it.
Where can they find you at?
Man, the real DLC on Instagram, DeMarcus Carvain on Facebook, Carvain TV on YouTube. You know what it is.
All right.
What's good, everybody? It's your girl, Neek, a.k.a. Neek Latour, back again with another dope episode. Y'all know where to find me at: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all of the above, Neek Latour.
All right, we're going to go to the new face in the building. She been asking for this.
Hey, y'all. I'm Trinity Charnay. Y'all can find me on all social medias. My handle is Envy Me Trinity.
Why they got to envy you?
Don't. Or do. But make sure it's with love either way.
All right, so this nigga here.
Man.
Welcome to Arizona.
Man, thank you. Thank you for having me. Appreciate it, bro. They let your ass move here. I know I could come visit anytime.
They didn't let me do anything. My black ass just literally jumped in the car and drove.
It stopped.
And then, you know the crazy part is, I was this close to just saying fuck it and going back to LA. Man. But you know why I stopped in there? You know why Arizona became home?
What's that?
This is where nobody knew me.
Yeah, they definitely don't know you. They wouldn't let you be in this month if it was for that. That's for sure.
That's crazy work.
They knew who you was. They would be kicking you out.
That is crazy work,
y'all.
All right, so we gonna move around a little. Y'all probably gonna see my face a little bit tonight. This nigga here is somebody that I've known since what, 1997?
Yeah, 97. Damn, we old, bro.
Throwback. Y'all go back like
That's
split
retro.
back.
That's retro.
Okay, go back like Similac.
So, like, we talk about broke college niggas, hood niggas, don't know no good niggas, to where we at today, which y'all done seen me, but put your wrist up, nigga. Okay.
What that boy Shador do?
Look.
That boy, hey.
Hey.
That boy,
So here's the thing. People don't understand that since we was teenagers, we was getting money.
For sure.
We just was getting it a little illegal.
A little bit.
Okay. But now we grown men. How many businesses you got?
4.
Okay. So things is a lot different. We now family men. I gotta give a congratulations to you on what's upcoming.
Appreciate you.
I ain't took that road.
Don't take the step yet.
It hasn't that I haven't taken the step. I haven't taken the leap.
Don't even take the step. The step is expensive. It's an expensive step, bro. The steps are expensive.
I'm trying to figure out what the step is.
She said, "What is it?" Go ahead, let her know.
I'm getting married on September 17th,
That's right.
2026.
I know that is right.
Congratulations.
That's that grown man stuff.
It's definitely something.
I'm not gonna say that it's grown man. It's old man.
Yeah,
it is. I think
It's old man.
as we get older and we slow down, things changed. And I would say the benefit of marriage is family. It's definitely family.
For sure.
Agree.
Boy, speaking wisdom.
You nervous?
Nah, I'm not.
No, I'm still the old nigga in the room.
Yeah, you are the oldest. No, I'm not nervous at all. I'm actually kind of excited.
I know that's right.
It's a point in my life that, to be quite frank, where me and him came from, I didn't know if I was ever gonna get to see anything like this.
Yeah. So the crazy part is, like, y'all heard me talk a little bit about it. I've stayed away from speaking about my past because honestly, it's not a beautiful. It's not something that I glorify. Not only do I not glorify it, but it's not anything for the younger people that watch it. And I know my older kids watch this and their friends watch this. Like, my oldest son just turned 18. We just had a real conversation about the fact that I was in prison. He had never known. Okay. But who I am today is not a reflection of who I was then. And then the conversations, if I have these conversations, especially if it's just me, ain't nobody gonna believe that shit. But then if you bring him in the building, and then there's a couple other, honestly, I'm gonna set it up because we can do a video where we just all come and it's a video
I gotta pull up.
conference.
I'm pulling up.
Well, exactly, but
pulling
I would
up.
prefer for everybody to be here
Yeah,
in
we need
the
to
building.
have everybody here. Yeah,
If we can have everybody here and we just talk about it as now grown men, it would make a lot more sense. Not only that, like, people don't really understand. I'm 46 now, and that's why I have no problem ever saying my motherfucking age, because I wasn't supposed to make it past 17, 18 years old.
Speak on it.
Yeah.
We supposed to be gone. And the lifestyle that was being lived, what? Summer of 2020? No, 2000?
I was about to say
What? Shot it probably 50 times.
Man.
Yeah, baby. You definitely gave your piece of the puzzle, and I'm glad that he's here with us now. Now we can get his piece of the puzzle. We can slowly piece it together until we get everybody under one roof. You feel me?
Yeah, and the crazy part is, like, thank God this nigga ain't got no bullet holes in him.
Man, not one.
I ain't got no bullet
Not
holes
one.
in me.
Still pretty. Ugly and pretty at the same
I
time.
don't know where the pretty shit come from. Y'all ass
Ugly
ugly
at the
as
same- I am
shit.
ugly. But you know what? I got blue eyes. That be
Yeah,
bad. Have you
I'm
with
saying-
it, boy?
All right, speaking of them blue eyes, though, speaking of them blue eyes, let's tap into it from your eyes, from your point of view. Let's
Yeah,
tap
okay.
into it.
Okay.
Let's throw
go.
it back to the childhood. What we looking like?
Man, childhood. Let's talk about growing up in the city I grew up in, Springfield, Missouri. I don't shy away from that.
That ain't
Just
the
like you
beginning,
said.
no, nigga.
But we can start there.
You got take it all the way back.
We gotta
You wanna go all the way
I
back?
said
Take
let's
it to the
it back.
beginning.
I said
Okay.
let's throw it back.
Let's
Through
go
your
back.
eyes. Let's do it.
Let's go back. So I was actually born in Warrensburg, Missouri. Crazy. I was born in CMSU. So my mom went to college there, met my father. Ended up coming to Springfield and going to New York City. Grew up in New York City. Southside Jamaica, Queens, man. Stand up. Y'all know what it is. Southside Jamaica, Queens. Let's go.
Okay.
So grew up there, Rochdale Village, 130 and Guy R. Brewer. Learned a lot.
How was that transition? Yeah,
That's a different world, right? Like it's a different world because when you grow up in a place like that, everything's so much more volatile.
yeah.
You know, you go to high school and they got, you know, you probably know, but a lot of people won't experience that. When you go to high school and they have scanners and
Yeah.
you know metal detectors.
Check your motherfucking
Yeah.
book bag.
Yeah,
Give me that.
yeah,
Give me that right
yeah,
here.
give me that. Let me get that. Let me get that.
Yeah.
Man, I got kicked out of school one day for not having my uniform on. Well, my dad was mad as hell. That motherfucker walked me all the way back. I said, nigga, this shit like 20 fucking blocks away, nigga.
I'm off duty today, goddammit, is what Pop said.
Yeah,
This is
bro,
your
bro,
problem
You
today.
going back. You going back.
You going your
They
ass
gotta tell
down.
me that to my face. I said,
What?
Serious.
I said, bro, you think I just came home for the fuck of it? Nah, but yeah, then going from there and coming back to Missouri, that's when me and him connected.
Ooh, how was
And,
that? What was the
man.
intro like? When you first,
How
y'all
old was
first met
What
each
was
other?
the
What
intro,
that
bro?
like?
Nigga,
What-
you don't even remember, do you?
Nah, you got to go tell that part.
Okay. So at this point in time in life, let's just say there was a song that came out by True called Get on the Floor, Pull a Kick Dough. Okay. And this nigga happened to be living with this black ass nigga called Will.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yep. So it was me, my little brother, Dewan. We had a big ass package from a pickup. We'll just call it that. And Will knew how to make it move. Cause we was good about getting packages, but we was not into distribution.
Time out. So you already know who was really making that move, though, right?
So again,
All right. Yeah, all right. Just so everybody know. We
He like,
make
for
sure
the
everybody's on the
record,
same page.
goddamn
You know
it,
what I'm saying?
for the record.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
started
I ain't get this for
barbecue
nothing. You know what I'm
shit.
saying? This is real. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, tell your story, my boy.
on this particular evening is when I met this nigga, and I met your father. Your father was there too.
That's facts.
Yeah.
These are all facts.
So, and I remember the first thing that I said to this nigga, because this nigga came in the crib, and he was clean down to his feet. His shoes was fucked up. And this nigga took off his fucking shoes, ain't have on no goddamn socks. Okay? And this nigga's feet smelled like fucking death. And
was
the
your
first
son say?
thing the first thing I said is, nigga, put them fucking shoes back on.
But how did that even happen?
What was your son?
I don't know. I have no clue. He gonna tell you, I guess.
and that's from that moment on, cause this nigga, the way I talk shit, this nigga talk shit.
Exactly.
And he talks shit back, and here he is.
Yeah, I guess that's how
I
it
know
happened.
that's right.
I do actually remember the situation. I don't remember the feet stuff. You know, he trying to, you know, say it slip with it. But that might be. He might be on all Capp reacts. You know?
No, hold on. Nigga. At that time, was your feet beat?
I don't even remember that situation. I will tell you this. I will admit this. Nigga did have some stank ass feet back then now. I was young now. I ain't gonna lie about that. That's funny though. Then other things happened. But for sure, I do remember interaction in that house right there on Grand Street.
Yep.
Yeah. So I do remember that interaction. That's funny.
Yeah, and that's where it all that's where
Began.
actually that's where you became the fourth
The fourth
piece
horseman.
to the you was the fourth horseman.
The fourth horseman, goddamn.
Cause from that day forward, nigga, it was like, let's go.
Never left.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Cause this is the thing. Dewan was the third piece to the puzzle, which I wish that nigga was here. But for us to end up where we ended up, and we already knew who Will was. So I got two of the realest niggas that we fuck with at that time to vouch for this nigga. But the difference was, because Will was the old head.
Yeah, he was.
For
I actually talked to him today. That's crazy.
He actually has been here a couple times. I actually had to help that nigga out. So this a black ass Jamaican nigga.
Damn.
Cause here's the thing. When I was younger, even though I was a lot smaller than what I am now, like I always known to be like the strong, the bull, the motherfucker. And Will was strong as fuck back then. This nigga was working out on a regular basis. This nigga was doing a lot of shit.
That nigga was slavery strong.
Yeah, and that nigga
That nigga
used
was
to
slavery black,
That
slavery
nigga-
strong.
12 years of slavery in this motherfucker.
He was saying all the time. He said, "I'll wrap your little ass up, nigga." I said, "Come on!" I remember we ended up wrestling and shit. Remember when we broke the
table?
The table.
Yeah.
He said, "Damn." So
Okay.
back to your questioning.
So, all right. Instant connection with y'all.
Stanky feet and all.
Thank you for eating all.
Yeah, stanky
the
feet.
fuck? Thank you for eating all. I don't know.
Why you had to say that?
Right,
Even-
look,
even
this
if
shit
it
gonna,
was
it's
facts.
gonna be like, this motherfucker out. All
Oh,
the
no, it's
things
all
you
good.
could say.
I got some heat. I got heat for cuz. Yeah, I got heat.
All
Yeah, go ahead.
right, okay. So we meeting each other. All right. What's our teenage years looking like? So
with us together?
Yeah.
Oh man. High speed chases. Armed robberies. That's no lies. Won't get into details, but there was
no details.
there was definitely things that happened but with us that definitely could have made us not be around here. So it was actually in a way, it was one of the things that I look back on, I say, man, that really made me who I am.
Yeah.
I learned a lot of lessons from those times.
How was it? You said y'all have 4. So I put the piece together.
Okay,
with
so
you, right?
so I was the fourth one. I was the fourth person.
Right.
Yeah.
So how was it with that? Once the puzzle came together, you said y'all did a lot of things, shit you can't speak of course. How was it because y'all formed a brotherhood? That's
Yeah,
what
for
that
sure,
was.
for sure.
How was it? My bullshit is your bullshit.
Yeah,
your
for sure.
bullshit is my bullshit. So how was that?
That's
brotherhood?
actually a great question. So let me kind of break it back down. So we got him, JB.
Yeah.
We got his brother is one of the horsemen,
Yeah.
Ryan Bailey. So and then we had another gentleman named Dewan.
Mm-hmm.
And then I came in. So let me tell you what I did, what I brought to the table.
Mm-hmm.
I had a lot of connections,
Mm-hmm.
doing things, moving things in the streets that other people didn't. Like he said, they didn't do that.
Right.
But they could get things,
Right.
whether they were taking them or not. So, they got things. They could make things happen. So it was easy for me, to come into this group and make things happen without having to use other people.
That put me in the mindset of takers.
Yeah,
You got the brain.
pretty
You
much,
got the
yeah.
blueprint.
Yes.
You got the brains. You got the escalator. You got it all.
Yeah, we have it all. We didn't. I mean, we had some brains, but we had muscle,
Yeah.
and we had some hustlers, for sure. So that's kind of where the role I played. I don't know if y'all realize, but he played the muscle a lot of times.
Oh, I know this nigga played the muscle a lot of times. You ain't
A
got
lot
to
of
tell
times.
me.
Like sometimes we didn't even need the muscle. We'd be like, bro, relax. Can you just not be the muscle today? Because a lot of times, stupid shit would happen. It'd be because he was being too muscular. Like, bro, sit your crazy ass down. Bro, you causing all type of problems. So that's what would happen a lot of
I
times.
had
But
anger problems.
You got to have a hot head out the group. It's like,
Yeah.
it's
But
not
I
a
wasn't
group without a hot
hot-headed.
head. Like,
Here's the thing.
No, he wasn't
I was
hot-headed.
not hot-headed.
he was a crash out.
AKA the hot motherfucking head guy.
I hear your ass laughing over here in the corner.
No,
Because I
no,
believe it.
I'll tell y'all what would happen. So you would have his brother would find problems, and then he would call us. So me and him were together a lot. We spent a lot of time together. We would move around with doing certain things.
Yeah.
And then his brother and Dewan would be together, and they would find problems, and they would call us.
That's all.
And this is where it would happen. This is how issues would take place. He would come, not find out any information.
Let's
get straight to it. Handle
the business right now.
Bro, we just, you ever seen them movies? You ever seen the movies about, hey man, we got this car, bro. Just be cool.
Yeah.
He be like, okay. Get out the car and punch somebody. I'm like, bro, what is wrong with you, bro? Like, I be just standing there.
B.
I couldn't
That's
even do
how
nothing. I be
that's how
standing
we
there.
getting down.
I be standing there looking like, bro,
I
what's
did
wrong
not
with
do
you?
any of this.
Okay.
I don't recall.
I come in peace.
I don't recall.
No, you leave shit in pieces. There's a difference. There's a big difference, my boy. Let me let you know.
Oh my.
Yeah, so that's kind of like the roles I guess you could say we all played, but that's what I brought to the puzzle was to be able to move things around in certain ways. So
Okay, so y'all had a force pretty much. Y'all was just a motherfucking freak of natures.
at that age,
Yeah.
in that city, for sure.
Yeah.
But here's the thing.
How did that?
We was in other cities.
Yeah, okay, that's part we didn't talk about. Yeah, we were.
Okay.
Because
So y'all was in
we
other cities.
was on the road. We was a whole road show. Every city throughout the Midwest got touched.
Seen something.
How did that feel in that moment? Because y'all the young niggas. How did that feel? You got the OGs and everybody else just moving out of the way when they see you motherfuckers touch the door. Pretty much. Or when they get whiffed that y'all even coming in that direction.
It's funny you say that. You asked that question. I'm gonna say this, and I know he gonna laugh. We went to a concert one night. It was a Juvenile concert. Me and him. Just me and him. One of our OGs. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone now.
May
Dwight,
rest in peace.
Yeah, may Dwight rest in peace. Dwight walked up the car and said, "Bro, what the fuck are you niggas doing, bro?" He said, "Bro, why are y'all wearing gloves?
Not gloves.
Why are y'all gloved up outside of a concert, bro?"
Wait, hold on. So let me explain. I gotta explain this.
Yeah, please.
Okay?
Please.
One,
I want to hear this.
I went all through my life. I played football and I boxed. Okay. I was a running back and a linebacker. But as things got a little hectic in the streets, and the fact that I had no juvenile record my entire life, thank God, knock on some wood. You know what the saving grace was that I always had on me? Nike gloves. So the fact that I always had Nike gloves, if there was ever any bullshit, the first thing that I would do is I would put my gloves on.
Just do it and
Okay.
just do it.
And the crazy,
And just do it. That's a great, bro. That's actually she's 100% right.
nigga, fuck you, nigga. God damn.
Yeah, you cooking tonight. Yeah, you cooking. Yeah, you cooking. You cooking. Yeah, I see you. Yeah, you cooking. Whip it up.
So it was the signature. Now the crazy part about it is, well, at the time, you know, Nikes was in. We was wearing the Nike windbreaker pants. Sometimes we bought them. Sometimes we stole them. We was wearing the Air Maxes. We had on the Nike jerseys. Why not have the gloves that match?
Yeah.
So what happened was we was actually like the cleanest niggas in the street with Nike shit from head to toe, but you saw us at all times then with gloves on. So it became one of those signature pieces that.
That's not why Dwight said that. You know that.
Okay.
Dwight was like, bro, why are y'all out here with gloves on? And where did you get this big, brand new, beautiful car from? Why are the keys in these and shit? This is a $60,000 car. Where did you get this? Hey, bro, you should back off this car. Don't touch it.
I'm just telling her why we was wearing gloves.
This is a beautiful vehicle.
I think, was that the Navigator or the Expedition?
It was a borrowed vehicle, is what it was.
He put two and two together, like, gloves,
And
car.
there was
Hold
a
on.
There was a lot of
Definitely
borrowing
know,
of
y'all.
stuff at the time. We borrowed a lot of things.
Trinity, do you have any questions? She's just like, what the fuck is going
No.
on?
He's like, what did I get myself into?
Why are y'all like this?
Why are we like JB, explain that. Why are we like this? Why were we like this at the time?
I am the product of Inglewood, California, 109th and Dinker. My father is a full-blown thoroughbred street nigga. My mom is, I would call her a co-conspirator. My mom and my dad had known and been with each other since they was 12 and 14, both from St. Louis. Well, my father's from U City. My mom is from Webster Groves. She got a college scholarship to UCLA, hence where me and my younger brother, because my older brother was born in St. Louis, but me and my younger brother were both born in LA and stayed there until it was time for me to become a man, I guess you would say. And their way of making sure that we lived and we stayed out of trouble, not knowing that we was already in the streets, was to move us to Missouri. And that's where I attended school for a very, very short period of time.
Very short period of time.
Because I just hated Missouri at the end of the day. So the answer to the question is,
You're a product of your environment.
I'm a product. You could take a nigga out of LA, but you can't take LA out the nigga.
For real.
And then not only that is, see, there's a whole nother part that a lot of people, I've talked about my Auntie Connie and Uncle An, who I call Bonnie and Clyde, that ran drugs all over the United States of America. Okay, I've talked about my Uncle Skip, who was a staunch alcoholic, but would fucking rob you blind. My Uncle Jerry, who was one of the biggest drug dealers in the Midwest, period, and got murdered in a hotel room there in St. Louis, Missouri. So I have a whole bloodline on both my mama's side and my daddy's side of just some real ass niggas. So it's hard to not become part of basically what is like family tradition. But at the same time too, like we got businesses, like we've always had businesses. On top of that, you know, they was doing some illegal shit on the side.
Extracurricular activities.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in your genetics.
Of the activities, which one was your favorite? Like which part? Like the robbing, which part is it?
Alleged.
Allegedly.
The alleged.
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 You know what I used to have the most fun doing?
This is gonna be funny. I already know what he's gonna say.
Fucking niggas up.
Mm.
Fighting. So that's I think. So fighting, growing up in where I grew up at, we grew up in a blood neighborhood. Y'all can see right now I'm wearing blue. Blue my favorite color. It's always been my favorite color. I grew up in a blood neighborhood. My cousins is fucking bloods. I was the quiet one, so everybody used to try to fuck with me. But and the thing about it is, the city's big enough that not everybody knows who the fuck you are, so not everybody know you got hands. So I fought a lot. There are some things that happen in life, like at 12, watching my uncle pass away in front of me. My mom giving him mouth-to-mouth resuscitation for like 45 minutes because that's how long it took for the ambulance to show up. What, at 17, 18 years old, I lost my first kid. 3 months after that, I lost my grandmother. I had reasons to like hate the world. Get this nigga know how many times did I get pulled over for no reason?
1,000.
So when moving from a place where you got black, white, Latina, everything, to go into a place that's just black and white, and now I'm a target, you help foster an anger.
Create that fucking monster.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
So I'm going to say, one, the reason we became what we became, we was bored.
Speak on it.
Idle time.
Yeah, idle time with people that we knew and saw other things, and then at the same time, we was all hustlers in one form, fashion, or another. Yeah. And when you put like-minded people, I would say in a room together, but in a car together, and then in a club together,
We gonna go get it.
yeah.
So y'all pretty much, y'all mastered it, which goes back to my previous question, which was, how did that make you feel? Started off saying y'all went to the Juvenile concert.
Yeah.
But y'all didn't answer? How did that make you feel?
Okay, I see what you're doing. I see what you're saying here. So I'm a answer yours. I'm gonna piggyback off what he said from what she asked. So what Trinity asked the question. One thing that I think led, he was kind of speaking on it a bit, but one thing I think led to us connecting that way was, and it's gonna answer part of yours, was the fact that we were four young men, I call us young men, without fathers, without guidance in the household.
Yeah, because that's a big question.
Yeah.
Because you connect with people in a lot of different ways. How does one connect with somebody on a level to be out there doing what y'all was doing together?
He kind of said that, he kind of answered a little bit, but I wanna like kind of speak on it a little bit deeper. You got four boys who got, like you said, they like-minded. They got things in their mind. They seen things. They've been through things. To be quite honest with you, the place we were at, we didn't grow up broke or poor.
Right.
You know, we didn't grow up poor.
They hated us because we lived on the south side.
Yeah, a lot of people hated us because we lived on a different side than them. Actually, because they felt like we were like acting like rich boys.
Like the neighborhood.
Like y'all ain't got to do all this. Why y'all doing this?
Here's the funniest part of this whole fucking situation in this whole fucking stupid ass city, which I understand why my father never came there. The neighborhood, first and foremost, the house that my mama lived in, I paid for. Okay? I put my mama in a house with acres and a horse and a pond and
ducks.
Right? I did that. And it was in a neighborhood right there called Ravenwood South. Now, in this city, to live in Ravenwood, you had to have what?
Some money on.
Now, I'm driving. Oh shit! What was it? No. Before then.
What was you driving before?
I was driving 86 Buick LeSabre on some triple gold Daytons initially. I forgot what the fuck happened to that car. And then I went to a Mitsubishi Galant and didn't like that. And then got a Mitsubishi Diamante and it was cool. And then by the time I met this nigga, yes, that's when I bought the Mazda Millennia. Sitting on some 20-inch rims, stereo system. I did that with all my cars.
He thought he was that nigga too.
Nigga, I was that nigga.
He thought he was that nigga. Like,
I
look,
was
like,
that nigga.
Whatever y'all see of him now, like imagine that with the bravado times 1 million. Like he thought he was fucking Jay-Z. Like
Can't tell him
I'm like, nigga, this nigga's like
Tell me shit. Fuck y'all.
I done had these chains, these watches, these rings for a long
time.
Like the crazy part about it is the shit that I wear today is shit that I've had for so fucking long. And then, you know, that's the crazy because everybody said we was always wearing fake shit.
Yeah.
But our shit's still here. And they not.
upgraded.
Yeah, there's a lot of upgrades.
Yeah.
But to get back to what you were saying about how it felt like brotherhood. It felt like I had a team,
community.
a
It was our
community.
first sense of community.
Yes, it felt
Y'all
like
built
I
the
had somebody who understood me.
Yeah.
They weren't judging me for
The
feeling
shit
the
we
way
was
I
doing,
felt.
yep.
Yeah,
Right.
they was like, oh,
Yeah, like what makes you safe to do something like that with?
because you're doing it with your brothers.
Yeah.
When you
So the brotherhood came first.
yeah, for sure. I mean, there was like, I think there was things that would happen that because we were together,
Yeah.
it made it much easier. I mean, if
That
he called
goes
me and
back.
said he needed something, I'm gonna do it because that's my man, that's my brother.
My bullshit is
Your bullshit. That's exactly
Your
right.
bullshit is
So
my
there has to be that once you have that connection and you recognize like, dang, we really bonded. So it's not just him; it's my other two brothers too.
Yeah.
Even though I know some of them be on bullshit,
Yeah.
I'm still standing. We riding. We standing.
You do it, I'ma do it.
Yeah, hey, we'll
Fuck
talk
it.
about tomorrow.
Right.
There's lots of conversations I had to have with him the next day. Like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you?
But you would
You know
never
what
see
I'm saying?
that. You would never
But
see
right
that shit
then
while
and
we
there,
doing
I
it
got
though.
you. Right then and there, I got
We
you.
riding 10 toes down, but
What's
I
wrong
just
with
know
you?
on the
Yeah.
way back. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
bro. Like, bro, what's wrong with you, bro?
Yeah.
Why are you here? Why are you like this?
Yeah.
But like you said, your bullshit is my bullshit.
Absolutely.
So I'm gonna ride with you till the wheels fall off.
Yeah.
Even when you're wrong, at that age,
Yeah.
in that situation.
Yeah.
But you know, that's what it felt like. It felt like community. It felt like brotherhood. It felt like love.
Yeah.
But
And-
you know what else I can say? I think that also, you're from New York. Me and Lil Bailey, we from fucking LA. We in the Midwest where at the end of the day, let's just be real. These niggas talked way more than what they did.
Yeah, for sure.
And we were already fearless. Like the only thing we had to really worry about was the fucking police.
That's it.
And well, we had some of them in our pockets too.
That's facts. That's low key facts. I can't lie.
We
That's
had
that statement I said.
God
Y'all mastered that
different.
shit. Figured out how to master it.
we put some things together on accident. Just kicking it at what y'all know as Carl's Jr. in Missouri is called Hardee's. And because of some of the shit that used to happen, they put a police officer up at Hardee's. This officer's job was actually to destroy the guns. So guess what was in the trunk of his car?
All the guns.
Double whammy.
Guess who loves guns? So the fact that he even let us know that that's what he did, and we got to a point to where even when I'm fucking people up in the parking lot, he's just like, Bailey, get out of here before the police come. Nigga, you are the police.
Too many niggas in that parking lot, bro. Too many niggas.
That created a situation with him where it became was a thing. And I'm not gonna put other people's names in this situation, but two niggas for sure that we made sure was always good on a whole totally different level were basically the ones, because the thing is, for the most part, I didn't touch shit. He didn't touch shit. My brother didn't touch shit. Dewan didn't touch shit. We had other people touching shit, and then we just got what we needed to get out of the situation.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so all right. So we created this bond. We out here
Trauma bonded.
exactly.
That's what it
Definitely a
was.
trauma
If
bond.
you put a
for
name
sure.
on it.
Yeah,
trauma-
because
what it
that's what it
is.
was.
That's what it is.
That's what it was. So we out here moving shit on all levels at this point. Eventually we get to a point to where somebody out there is sitting down for a certain amount of time.
For sure.
Right? What are we doing within that time frame? Because now the group is broken up. Because somebody is sitting down.
Well, actually, because
It's really not broken up, but it's technically kind of broken up because somebody at some point somebody has to sit down.
I don't know if he knows the answer to that.
well, there's 2 sit downs in this situation.
Yeah, there are
Okay.
2 major sit downs.
Okay.
And I think
Let's just talk about one of them.
yeah, there's 2 there, but one of them the reason one's important is cuz one of them almost leads to the next to everybody having to sit down.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So
So let's dive into
yeah.
it.
So I'm gonna talk on this one
Go.
from my point of view.
Yeah.
So a situation happens. Me and him are actually together. We get a call about a situation, a robbery, to be quite frank. And me and him, I think we was maybe with some girls or something.
We was.
Yeah, we was with some girls. So
Tara and
no, don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Right.
Don't do that.
Hold
No.
on.
my memory is perfect. My memory is perfect.
I get married next year, nigga.
Any type of sexual relationships with that woman.
Yeah, I don't know. No, don't do
I
that.
don't know what the fuck you talking about, man.
I plead the fifth. So me and him together, we like, hey, bro, we good. We not doing that. And y'all shouldn't do it either.
Right.
Not with that person.
Yes, because they're with somebody we're telling them is not solid.
Okay.
And he's big bro, and I'm little big bro. So I'm like, bro, don't do that. Like, that's not smart. They go do it.
All right, here, make us off ass.
I don't even want to get into the particulars of that situation, but it leads to everybody that went going to jail or getting locked up or getting questioned. Everybody that was involved. And it was like, what, 5 of them?
Mm-hmm.
All of them. So that kind of broke that was the first branch to fall. That was the first branch to break. And then
How did y'all handle that situation? Knowing like I told you motherfuckers not to. And
Yeah.
now look where we at right now.
Yeah.
Like now look what the fuck done happened. How did y'all handle that?
Did the questionable one tell? I'm just curious.
yes,
The questionable one is the one
Right.
that told.
he got everybody locked up for a long time.
So we basically went in super hustle mode. He was doing extra shit. I was doing extra shit. Juan was doing extra shit. But at the same time, there were some other moving pieces in the background that were being put together that initially we were able. Basically, I went and bailed my brother out. But at that point, shit was getting a little too real because so me and him was always together, but the way that things worked out with me and him always being together is how do I say this? I was kind of the ladies' man, but not because I was fucking all these chicks. Just females have always been cool with me, so we could literally be at any place at any night at a female's house, and that's just how we moved, and no one could ever know where we was at. And that's initially how what happened was we just kind of stumbled on the situation of finding out that, let's say my mom is on the top of the hill right here, but when you go down this long ass driveway, you go left 2 houses over, the feds are standing there. So that's when me and this nigga was actually in the basement of the head of the FBI in that city with his son, having conversations, finding out all the different shit that they doing and how they looking for us, and we right up under this nigga's nose.
That's the female death.
Actually, he was a saving grace for a lot of shit.
Because he told us
He told told people what to not do.
Yeah. Well,
And
salute to you.
Yeah. Facts.
shit,
Not gonna say his name, but shout out to
Right.
you.
Shout
yeah.
out to you, goddammit.
Shout
Shout
out
out
to
to you. Okay. So it led up to a major sit down. Y'all had to come. Y'all had to piece some shit together, like y'all just said. Had to get in where you fit in to get the information that you needed so that you can get out of sight, out of mind.
For sure.
Okay.
so we kind of chilled out. Well,
Well-
we didn't kind of chill.
Well,
down.
I'm gonna say one thing because I think he answered your question, but not all the way.
Mm-hmm.
Because me and him were together so much, the other person almost felt slighted because we were together so much,
Yeah.
and that's why I said I don't think he really knows.
Mm-hmm.
And I think whenever some other things transpired, it made that person kind of fall off and go a different direction
Yeah.
than keeping the brotherhood we had.
Because it's like, can I really trust you at this point? Or
I don't think it was
more
about
so-
No,
trust.
it wasn't about
I think he
trust.
felt alone.
Yeah, that
so-
was where I was leading to. Like,
Yeah.
I'm my
He
bond
y'all
ain't
plus
as deep.
one. Y'all
Yeah.
together for real.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
so here's the thing. Me and him was always together, and then my little brother and Dewan was always together.
Yeah, for sure.
So then my little brother gets locked up. So at the end of the day, Dewan is no longer with my little brother, and then me and him, we always had different things going on that we was also working on. And then here's the crazy part. There's a whole nother aspect to this shit that motherfuckers don't even know is while we're transitioning from the streets, we're transitioning into like music.
Yeah.
So we kicking it with producers. we doing shows. We're at house parties, literally freestyling all mother, smoking and fucking freestyling all night.
No,
Like
dumb shit.
we're
Shit that you hate that happens whenever you go to people's houses and
Yeah.
niggas start rapping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You be like, nigga,
Yeah.
shut your dumb
Nigga, you
ass
always
up.
in them- But it makes sense though, because y'all pretty much was making y'all exit.
We was young.
Yeah, you was making your ex, setting yourself up
Yeah.
to
Yeah, for
go
sure.
ahead and maneuver out of this lifestyle that y'all once loved.
For
You know?
sure.
I wasn't gonna say loved.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, it was a love-hate relationship.
No, I agree with her. I think there is a point to it that you do love it.
Yeah,
When you start doing something 90 to nothing all the time, you kind of love it.
exactly.
You have a love for it, or you have a love for the power.
You know what I can say even now, 46 years old, I miss the adrenaline rush.
Yeah,
Love
that
it,
nigga loved
motherfucker,
it.
like I said.
That
Fuck
nigga,
you,
that
nigga.
nigga used to,
The fuck?
that nigga used to love getting out the car, telling me I ain't gonna do nothing and punching people. I'd be like, so yeah. I mean, there is a part of it. There is a part of it you do love. I think you love having that power.
Yeah.
Or having those situations when you're young. You like drama.
Yeah,
You tend to create it when you can't see it. You create it. So
Exactly.
there was definitely love in that situation for sure.
Okay. So how did it feel? Like I said, y'all was making y'all exit at this point. So we just you said y'all was rapping with the producers. Okay. So we kind of got an idea of what y'all were trying to do to make your way out. So let's just push forward just a little bit. We fresh out. Where
Yeah.
are we at this point?
He goes to jail,
So
prison actually,
Yeah.
not jail. Let's get that right. Nigga went
Big
to prison.
words.
So here's the thing. With the fact of doing the music and things actually was getting good, was getting real. So like part of the story that a lot of people don't really know or understand is that same night with the gloves was part of the transition. The club where shit was happening was a club that I was very much so a part of. Not only was Juvenile there, but that's actually the coming out party of Young Buck. And I don't even think you remember that.
No, I was too worried about the situations we had going on.
Okay.
We were creating problems in the streets. I had to be on guard at all times. All the time. Yeah, like, let me be real. Like,
I know who was up there, but
Yeah, I
goddamn it,
gotta-
I don't.
I wasn't paying no attention
I
to
had to
young
keep
fucking
eyes
who.
in the
We
front
was
and the
good.
back.
So there was a guy that had moved he's from Chicago. He moved to LA. He was then part of the club situation. His name is Eric Hawk. He's still in the music industry even to this day. He in Vegas now. He actually has a house out here. We talk steel. But he was part of the whole reason why anything Cash Money was there. Then there were some other niggas, Junior. What was that? On the Hush.
Yeah.
And we had our hands. We was a part of a lot of different things that people don't even understand, like how much of a part of it we was. And during the process of some of the things that was happening, yeah, I ended up in prison. The crazy part about it is, it was my first time leaving with Eric to go do a show and a tour, and it was our fourth city. It was the fourth city we was in where fucking dumbass is gonna say we was breaking in cars. So that night it was me, Cisco, the Thong Song Cisco, Poopa Don, and Vanilla Ice walking down the street in Bentonville, Arkansas. To go do a show.
That shit sound like a joke.
Exactly.
Right.
That's just like a bad joke. No?
Right.
Like, so me, Vanilla Ice, and fucking Cisco walking the bar. That just sound crazy.
We got Vanilla over here.
So it was Club Bubbles, where we were supposed to be going to, when a cop pulls up on us and says that we were he got a call that we were breaking into cars. Now we're doing exactly what we're supposed to be doing. We didn't got out the vehicle. We're walking up to go get into the club, right? But it's like, you know how when you go get in clubs or whatever, you going through the back. So you got, besides fucking Vanilla Ice, a bunch of niggas, and that's where at the initial charge was attempted murder. And I told him rerun my shit. Like, no. When I heard John W. Bailey 92679 attempted murder in Greene County, Missouri, no, that ain't me. Run that back. Run that. I know you lying. Run that. Like, attempted murder.
How did that make you feel once you got that call?
It wasn't a call. I'm sitting there. I'm listening on the fucking
radio.
on
the radio.
No, I'm saying you.
Oh, me. You
Not you, B.
Yeah.
You.
So I didn't get the call. I didn't find out till you was locked up.
Yeah, I was literally. So they
up.
had to transfer me from Arkansas to Missouri. So I was locked up for a minute.
So somebody was like, "Bro, you know Bailey in jail." Like, what?
Sitting in Arkansas.
Wow.
No. But he was in Greene County when I found out in the city where we from. So I'm like, what? So I'm like, damn. Then we start finding out what happened, and because at the time his brother's in jail.
Yeah.
So the people I could connect with to find out, I can't get the information. So we find out. And that was crazy because I think that was really when the shit fell apart.
That's the first time any of us have been touched.
Yeah. Like it really was like, damn.
What was your thoughts? Yeah.
So immediately I seen how weak a puzzle is without all the pieces.
Right.
That was really the first thing I thought about, like even thinking of going back and rethinking about it now.
Yeah.
I see how weak a puzzle is without all the pieces. If you don't, if you can build, you can't build everything unless you got the foundation.
Exactly.
So that was the first time I really understood that. And I felt like, damn, this shit is not, it ain't the same.
Right.
I was still terrorizing, but it wasn't the same. It was different. So. Yeah.
So now we got to think of plan A. The group was plan A. What's plan B? Why everybody's sitting down?
So me and the last person connected at that point.
Okay.
Where my mind was and where his mind was two different things. Yeah. I'm not dogging him. I don't have a relationship with him now.
Okay.
But the reality is that he was chasing women.
Yeah.
And I was chasing opportunities.
Right.
And almost trying to set things up to where when these dudes come home, we straight. Like we got something going. Exactly. So they can come home to something.
Exactly.
But I needed somebody with me. And
right.
it was not, you can't do very much in that city by yourself.
Yeah.
It's not possible. So that's where it really
And then
broke.
we was enemy number one for everybody.
Yeah. For real.
Everybody.
Yeah.
So, everybody hated us.
Yeah. No, he ain't lying. Whether it was the police or other like what y'all with ops.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it was different. It was different, but it broke. It did break. It broke.
Yeah.
You know, it broke it broke the back. It did. It broke it. So both of them were gone, and it was not. He wasn't right.
Okay. All right. So you realize, y'all just wasn't on the same level. All right. We got Bros Get Out. What we doing at this point? Is we into the music or what we doing?
Things changed.
Okay.
A lot.
Focus has changed.
Yeah.
My mindset had changed drastically.
Yeah.
I started moving different. I was moving with a different group of people.
Yeah.
How long was he gone?
Him or his brother?
Both.
Your brother was gone 10?
Ooh.
No, 5. How long was it all together?
No, because with his initial charges, he's 180 years.
Mm. Goddamn.
The fact that he got
crazy.
the fact that he got told on actually helped more than it hurt. Let's say a lot of money was spent. He did 2 years.
2, yeah.
Damn.
But he had a hell of a fucking what the fuck they got? Probation.
Yeah. He sat down when he came home.
Like
it was like jail.
He had no choice.
Yeah, of
yeah,
course.
he had to sit down. Yeah.
he literally just snatched up the girl that he was initially with, who rode with him while he was gone, and came straight home and made a baby.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then I was gone from 01 to 05.
Yeah.
Okay.
So while the rest of the world was watching 9/11 happen at home, I was watching 9/11 happen in what they call the pit at Greene County.
Okay.
Because I was supposed to go to court to fight my case, only to find out that they railroaded the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
Fuck Venus Harry, that was my lawyer at the time. This bitch sold me out like a
dropping
motherfucker.
names.
She sold me out like a motherfucker. So she basically put in a plea that should have never been entered in. And then they basically sentenced me on the spot. This is my first time down.
Damn.
They gave me 5 years for one case, 3 years for another case, and then 2 years, a year and a half, 2 years down, they tried to get me to tell on this nigga for some other shit. Yeah, I told them there ain't nothing. I don't know what the fuck they talking about. Just run that shit in.
Okay.
And I took that case, and they gave me 5 years for that one.
Mm.
And I went to what they call a CR date, which is the last date you can get. Everybody and their mama said, nigga, we don't know who the fuck you pissed off, because a person that comes on their first time down shouldn't even do fucking 90 days.
Okay, for real.
So the fact that this is your first time and you are doing 4 years on 5 is fucking nuts.
They
and
was
then
waiting.
went home on house arrest.
Well, I think part of it, and it's something he probably doesn't know. I knew because I was outside.
Mm-hmm.
They was trying to make you a menace, like a menace to society, like
society.
almost, like yo, y'all, we know y'all cause trouble.
Yeah. They was waiting.
I mean, you gotta think about it. When I say that they was really watching us, like I know we talking and it sound like bullshit, but I can tell you a list of people I know that did way more criminal activity than me that never had the FBI show up to court for them for a traffic ticket.
Right.
So I can tell you, my right hand that I have been to court for a traffic ticket and had the FBI there to question me. Mm-hmm. So there's things were different with us.
Yeah.
It wasn't that we were doing we weren't killing people. No, of course not. But we were doing so many street things. Mm-hmm. They're like, bro, we got it. These dudes are out of control. And they're young.
And that's
get something.
You know, and that's the crazy part. The
fuck.
crazy part of the whole situation is we know the feds was watching us.
Yeah.
The crazy part about it, but again, thank God, ain't none of us got no Fed cases.
No.
Mm. Yeah.
So whatever they was watching us for, regardless, I say this till I'm blue in the face. I thank God that I got sat down. Especially like that last summer, that summer right before I got sat down was hands down
Easy.
the summer where so much shit went down. Niggas really thought they could get at us and found out that they couldn't, but they tried.
Yeah.
Like that's the one time in life where like we should have had bulletproof vests. But
They gave y'all a rough
but we
y'all
didn't,
money.
and we still
You know it's real when scary niggas are trying to kill you.
yeah.
When niggas that are scared of you or like they're really
Yeah.
just trying to take you down. Like I think we underestimated our enemy at the
Yeah.
time. Like we didn't realize that they were that.
That it was that.
Yeah,
deep.
it was
They
that
that
real.
bad.
But we was having fun. Like,
Right.
To y'all, this is motherfucking game
Yeah,
out
this
here.
is game. Yeah,
You
yeah.
meanwhile, you got them in it. Man, hey,
Yeah, they-
hey.
but-
But the
Come
crazy,
on.
you know, the
We need a
craziest
meeting.
part of the whole situation is
Yeah.
a lot of the motherfuckers that hated us started coming together.
yes.
That's
true.
why I said we need a meeting.
Yeah,
Come on,
like-
y'all. Let's
like
do it. Let's sit
these
down and figure
niggas
this
was
shit
really
out.
congregating
Yeah.
together to come get us.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy? Even after our group kind of broke up, everybody that I was cool with had to face that too.
Yeah.
So like Dre, all my partners, Drakus, all of them had to face that same scrutiny because of, I mean, I hate to say it, because of me and them, because of the things that we created. So it was a lot of problems around us because of that. And it's crazy when you look back on it, like, damn, everybody I was cool with, everybody.
Yeah.
It was that we were the enemies.
Because we can't get.
Yeah.
We got the untouchables because that's pretty much what y'all was. The untouchables.
Moving like, yes.
You get what I'm
We thought
saying?
we were.
Yeah.
There ain't
No,
thought.
no,
Ain't
no,
thought.
y'all were. The fuck? I'm listening to the stories.
No,
y'all were.
Nobody,
Nigga, hey,
nobody's untouchable.
There's one thing that I'm gonna always say. A lot of shit that I did, I ain't wearing no motherfucking mask, and y'all niggas know who the fuck y'all is, and I'm still here.
That's untouchable to me. That sound pretty untouchable.
And I'm ugly as fuck, but I'm sexy as shit. Ain't a mark on my face, ain't a mark on my body,
Bruh.
but I know y'all niggas got them.
Stop telling niggas you sexy. One. Two. No, he's right. There is lots of things that happen without masks, and a lot of things were. So really, you can't be mad that people hate you. If you're doing, I mean, you're terrorizing
Because you don't
folks.
give a
From
fuck.
them.
You
Yeah,
know
you're
what I'm
ignorant.
saying?
You
You
need
ain't
to be
had
hated.
it that it was you.
Actually, they should hate you. It's only
You know,
right.
I know they hate
Wondering
me.
why they're that mad when if it were you, you would have like blew the city up.
But here's my thing. If some of the shit that was going on and then post prison, I'm not gonna lie. Like, when did your ass move? This nigga moved.
Who, to Texas?
Yeah.
2010.
So
2010.
I got out in 2005.
Yeah.
I got signed in 2006.
Six.
I was moving around by myself. And these niggas knew who I was. And they saw me by my couple times. There's some situations that happened in some clubs. I had to put hands and feet on motherfuckers.
And feet.
But I'm by myself.
yeah.
And
It's that imprint that
they
you
did
left.
they
From
and
day
they just
one.
got to the point to where they just stand in the corner and me mug.
Yeah.
And then we would see each other in the club every now and then.
It's
And-
always been love for us.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
it's been the
course.
same thing. And I think the biggest thing about it is, like, at the end of the day, I think as you get older, it just comes to a point to where motherfucker can't do nothing but respect you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You
Nigga ain't got
to.
like you.
Yeah, just
stay
as
away
long
from
as you
me.
respect me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just stay away from me.
And
You ain't gotta
I
disrespect me.
think
Just-
at some
if
point
you're
in
gonna
time,
disrespect me from over there.
Right.
at some point in time, you also got to realize that if you fuck with them, they will turn up.
Yeah. Okay.
We was the kings.
Turning up.
All right. So, okay, you move in your own direction. You pretty much moving in your own direction, but y'all still connected regardless. You feel
Yeah.
me?
We're brothers.
Exactly.
Yeah, we just business, nigga.
exactly.
Even if we go a year or two without talking, we figure out a way to fucking talk to each other.
Yeah, we
that's
always
how it
talk.
be shit. That's just life, you know.
Yeah.
We
The
got
only
this
the only
unbreakable
reason we
bond.
don't talk as much as we should is because this nigga moved to the one state that everybody knows I hate. I hate Texas.
So when did we move to
Cowboy
Texas?
boots.
You said you moved in 2010.
2010.
Okay, so
And I moved out here in 2012.
Okay, all right. So what we doing at this point? We We got a business open.
No.
What we got going on? What we doing?
I went to Texas with shit
Okay.
and set my ass down because I didn't know what I was gonna do. I knew that my time was up in Missouri. My closest friends, they had other things going on. A lot of my other partners after them had moved away, and I knew my time was up. So there was no reason for me to stay there. Everything I was doing was bogus. You know what I mean? Like I had nothing
nothing
positive
going on.
to
A
have.
bunch of niggas that hate you
I'm just out here.
now.
So
I'm outside.
when did we come up with, all right, I got to do something? What?
2010.
So as soon as you moved, or
I'm
was it?
gonna tell you what
months?
happened. Probably it was like late. I want to say maybe late September. Late September. I was like, I'm moving. I told my mom I'm selling all my shit. I'm moving. I put a bunch of shit in storage. I let the storage go. I didn't give a damn. I sold everything else I had, and I took one car and like $10,000 to Texas.
Okay.
That was it. I just knew I had to get out of Missouri.
Yeah.
There
You
was
needed
no
something. You need a
New
restart.
environment.
a change of pace, a reset. I needed new scenery.
Yeah.
I needed to meet new people. I needed to find new things, and Dallas did it for me
And we all need a fresh start.
for sure.
Absolutely. So okay. All right. So we in Dallas. What's the first thing you do when you get there?
Get a job.
Where we working?
I
at?
never had a real job in my whole life. But listen, let me tell y'all. Yeah. So I get a job at Geico.
Ooh,
The
okay.
gecko, the little gecko.
Yeah.
So I get this job and I'm like super happy. I get an insurance license. I'm like, yeah, I'm doing something. And bro, I remember I told this dude I was making like $19 an hour. This nigga laughed in my face. I never want to fight a nigga so bad.
He laughed.
Yeah, because I'm thinking like, bro, I never.
You ain't never
I
had
ain't
a
never
job, so
had-
you
yeah,
don't
so
know
I'm
that
thinking I'm
minimum
doing
wage
good.
ain't
Yeah,
minimum
I'm
wage.
thinking I'm
Like
doing good, bro.
that's what.
He like, nigga, like, what? You're broke boy? He didn't call me a broke boy, but that's
right,
how I
but
felt.
that's what. Okay.
And I didn't care. I figured out that I was gonna just keep moving forward,
Absolutely.
and that was probably the best thing that ever happened to me.
That was your foot in the door.
Yeah, that was the best thing. Literally, one of the best things that ever happened to me. It changed my perception on what I thought earning money was.
Okay. How long we was at Geico?
3 or 4 years.
Okay. What we doing after?
Moved up within the company. Found out. So let me tell you, they wouldn't go pay a nigga. I wanted my bread. Niggas didn't want to pay me. I said, oh no, I got to go.
Yeah.
So I went to another insurance company.
Okay.
I worked for Travelers Insurance. I made some bread. Made my first 6 figures. Legally, and then I decided to go work for Lexus, and that changed my life.
How?
I had never made more legal money working for a company in my life. Let me tell y'all. Let me back up. I worked for this dealership in Dallas named Sewell. Everybody knows Sewell in Dallas. If you've ever been to Dallas, everybody knows Sewell. So my first day on the job, I get sick. First day, they still pay me.
Ooh, I know that's.
I was sick for a month and a half, 6 weeks. They paid me the whole time.
Damn.
I come back. Now I worked in the collision center, so I don't know if anybody knows anything about it, but it's basically all commission based. I say, hey, y'all ain't got to pay me on a guarantee no more. Go ahead and just pay me straight. My first month I ran like $400,000, which would be like me getting a $20,000 check.
Yeah.
I'd never seen that much money on a check. Like I'd never seen anything like that before. So that changed my whole perception. Like that, when I say Geico changed me, that really changed me because I was like, oh, these niggas got money.
Yeah.
I can make real money. Everybody I dealt with had $1 million houses. All the clients we had were multimillionaires. The owner obviously but this dude can make his backyard into a pond with a push of a button. I mean, real rich.
Yeah.
So it changed the way I thought about money, and that's what opened
That
the
was
next door.
motivation.
That opened the next door because I got to talking to people I never would be able to have communication with
Yeah.
as just being a high school graduate. So it opened the next door for me to talk to people, be like, man, why are you working here? Like, well, I make good money. Well, I mean, you smart. I think you can run a business. And that's where that came from. that's when I started looking into businesses.
Okay.
Yes.
What was your first business?
My first business was I knew insurance. So I created an insurance, like basically appraisal company. That was one of the hardest things I ever done in my life. I made no money for like 8 months. Lost everything. Like sleeping in my truck, lost everything. Like seriously. Because I still had the bills of a person making $20,000 a month.
Yeah.
And I was making no money a month.
Yeah.
So, but I thought I still was lit. You know what I'm saying? I'm still going out, still kicking it. I'm like, you got
Get money.
yeah, you got
You know,
$17.
I think the biggest misconception about when you have your own business is that
you make money.
you make money.
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah.
And
You make no money.
you work way more hours to make way
You gotta
less
push
money.
money
Bro,
to
you
make
work.
money.
Listen, if there's 24 hours in a day,
You're working 21.
You working 20.
nah, you working 27
Yeah. Literally.
because you don't even know that the day's starting over.
yeah.
If you really want to be successful at anything, you got to put everything into it. And that's anything. I don't care what it is. Everything has to go into it, no matter what it is. Everything. There's nothing you can do you can't give everything to. If you want a successful child, a successful house, a successful marriage, anything you want, you got to put everything into it.
yeah.
And the thing I learned from starting that first business is I wasn't ready to put everything into it until I lost everything.
Yeah.
When I lost everything, I had no choice. Shit, I was embarrassed.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like I was really embarrassed.
You had to fall. You feel
Yeah,
hard.
I fell. And I'll tell you what really got me popping. There was a hurricane. I drove down there with nothing set up. Fuck it. Drove down there, my last few dollars. Borrowed some money from my mom. Drove down there, got me like 3 contracts. I was lying to the insurance companies like, yeah, I got 20 people to work for me.
Yeah.
It's only me. I'm the only nigga working for me.
Damn.
Yeah, lying.
Sole proprietorship.
Yeah, so
Okay.
proprietorship, baby.
for real.
Hey, I got all the paperwork though.
Right.
So I got these contracts and they sending me these assignments. And I don't really know what to do. So assignment it's an assignment for you to go look at a car, look at a house. They're asking you to go out and appraise the property so they can pay the customer for the loss.
Yeah.
Their loss would be, a hurricane comes, smashes their car, smashes their house, stuff like that. So I have I'm looking at my laptop and I have maybe 70, 80 assignments to do that day. I can't do that many. You can only do 10 or 12 a day.
Right.
So I didn't know what to do. So I did what any nigga did. I started hustling.
Right.
I walked up to random people on the street like, hey, bro, you write estimates? Yeah, they would be writing estimates for other people, other companies.
Yeah.
So, hey, man, I'll tell you what I'll do. So I'm the business owner. I get paid more money per estimate than you get paid per estimate, and you're working for somebody.
Yeah.
If you come work for me, I'll pay you more money. So, for example, let's say that Allstate says, hey, we want you to write these 10 cars that were damaged in this flood.
You just subcontracted.
Yes, I just subcontracted. So they're paying me $150 per car. I'm gonna pay you $100. So I'm gonna make $50 for doing nothing. You'll
Yeah.
make $100. Now the other company you work for only paying you $40 per estimate.
Yeah.
So who estimate they gonna write first? They gonna write mine.
They come to they come
Yeah,
to
right there. Get that done. Hey, bro, just make sure you get mine done first. But the first week I didn't have enough money to pay everybody. I had so many people working for me. I didn't have enough money. I'm lying to me. I'm gonna pay you tomorrow. I'm like, I don't know where I'm gonna get the money from.
Yeah.
Have no idea. I'm calling niggas. Can you loan me some money?
Yeah.
Literally had to borrow money from friends and family. Thank God for y'all. And basically got through the first month doing that. When I got home to my P.O. box, I had about 520 checks in my P.O. box.
Damn.
So all these checks are like 200, 400, 300, 200. But think about how many checks that is. How much money I made.
Yeah.
But I had to pay a lot of people back. So
Exactly. So it's like, you got it, but then I got to give it to you. Got to give it to you. I remember you did this.
and remember, I'm doing all this. I'm still sleeping in my truck.
Yeah. Yeah.
So basically, I had enough money to kind of get myself back rolling once I paid everybody back, and that's how my first business succeeded.
Okay.
I made about a
Hustler mentality. You have to go back to what you knew, which was that hustler mentality. And
do my work for me because I can't do it. Yeah.
Exactly. Okay. All right. So how long before we open the next one?
So I actually ended up selling that business, I revenued almost $1 million with that business. But the industry changed. The insurance industry has changed drastically because there was a time in America where you couldn't write an estimate. Give me y'all insurance history. That shit sound crazy. Coming from a nigga
No,
like
but
me.
it's cool though. Like shit, 'cause you don't really know the ins and outs. Like I have no clue about it.
So there was a time in the insurance industry, and I want to say something before I go into that. The insurance is the easiest way for people to become millionaires. A lot of people don't know that. There's a lot. Insurance companies,
Life insurance policies will actually
I
life insurance
heard about
policies.
the
your
life
life.
insurance policy.
If you get let's say you get a $1 million life insurance policy, once you've paid into it for a year, you can 20%. You can basically take 20%,
IUL, yeah.
a 20% loan off of that. Now, if you're smart, you take that 20% loan and you put it into a business or something in real estate that is gonna make you more money.
Yeah.
So you get to slowly pay that off, but you now have created something that makes more money that you don't have to actually do anything at all. And you're going to make 6 figures if you're doing it correctly. Because with that property, if you leverage that property and that property grows, then what you want to do is you want to take a loan off of your property and or leverage your property to get another property, but that property should only be an income-based property like an Airbnb or a rental property or things such as that, because the moment that you own property or land, you are not, whether you know it or not, you're now the richest person in the city.
That insurance game is a whole nother game. There's so many ways to make money in it. It's unbelievable. But I'll say this. When I got my insurance company, the insurance game changed in America. Basically, there was a time in America you could not write an estimate or look at something online. Now everything's done online. And that basically got rid of independent estimators. You know, these companies are getting rid of those type of people. So they don't need them anymore. So that the game just changed drastically. So my company, which was based on using independent people to go out and write these estimates and do these things for these insurance companies, it failed. Well, it basically crashed, and I had to sell it for little to nothing for what was left in it, the contracts I did have. So I sold that. So that's kind of what happened with that. I kind of just sold it because it died off. And then it took me a long time to open up another business. I actually went to work for General Motors for a while.
How you like working out?
I hated it. General Motors, listen, it's a great company. I'm not going to knock them, but that shit like being in prison. Yeah, that shit, I don't know if anybody's ever worked in a plant like that.
Or you like being consistently monitored? Or
no,
like
I was a manager. But you can't, when you go in, you can't leave. And that shit used to drive. There ain't no windows. There ain't nowhere to go.
Yeah.
Like
that's
like
prison.
Crazy. That's prison.
That's like the motherfucking metal yard in prison.
Yeah, bro. And everybody in there acting like it's prison. You got a bunch of plant workers. Them niggas all crazy and like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and some of them niggas are from prison.
I would have got the hell up out of
yeah,
there.
yeah. I mean, it was cool. It did what it needed to do for me for a while. And I started another business.
Okay, which was?
I started my valet trash company. And I don't know if anybody knows what valet trash is. It's those people that come around your apartment and pick up the trash. You set it outside the door.
Yeah.
I own a business that I have about 12 complexes in Dallas.
Wow.
So I have like 9 people that work for me, and they handle all the business. It's low overhead. I would tell anybody to start that business if you have opportunity. You can start it with net 90 accounts, net 180 accounts. You don't even have to have any money. Yeah. You literally can start that off of business credit, of no business credit.
Uline.com.
For real. You can. He's right. Uline.com. You can start. I got my first like 300 trash cans that way. I didn't even pay for them. I didn't even have no extra money for that. So you can start a business. You just got to come up with an idea and stick to it. And like I said, be willing to put everything into it.
Yeah. Right. Okay, so we jumping into the present. Where are we now?
Now we
Almost
just chilling.
Married.
Yeah, we about to get married. That's spending a lot of money. That's a big step that spends a lot of money.
When's the date? When is
September
the date?
17th. September 17th. You
26?
26. Yeah, 26.
Okay, congratulations.
You doing it in Dallas?
Yeah, definitely. Little Elm, actually. Little Elm, which is a suburb of Dallas. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be amazing.
Okay, we got babies.
Yeah, I got 2 kids. 13-year-old named London and 5-year-old named Kason.
How was fatherhood for you?
Fatherhood's amazing, man. Honestly, it's the best thing that ever happened to me. It's the best thing that ever happened to me. It's the best thing that ever happened in my life. It's what made me want to go get more legally.
Yeah.
Without taking penitentiary chances. Yeah.
Unlike a little motivation.
Exactly.
Yeah, that is the most motivating thing. It's something about seeing something that you can imagine. I was always by myself. I was a single child. I had them like for brothers. But I was a single child, so I never loved anything more than me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I never loved anything or anybody more than myself. So then that was my oldest son, my first son is the first thing I ever loved more than myself.
You finally found out you wasn't really bigger than the program.
Yeah, I'm not bigger than the program. Yeah, I wasn't a giant. I always felt like that, but I wasn't. Yeah, and I think I learned a lot from not having a father and trying to fix things that I thought. I can't say I didn't have a father. I had a father. He just wasn't there.
Yeah.
You know, as much as I wanted him to be. So, but I tried to fix things vicariously, you know, through my son. And once I figured out I couldn't do that, I learned how to be a real father, and it worked. It was a beautiful thing.
Okay. So we got these beautiful kids, beautiful human beings that they're looking up to you, you know. So of course you have to give that example. You have to show them the right path, you know, whether they decide to follow in those footsteps or not. You are that role model for them. You have your beautiful fiance.
Yeah.
How did that feel? Meeting your fiance.
Oh,
when
well,
did
that
we
was that's not the fairy tale story.
meet? Really?
Nah.
Okay.
That's my dog, but that's not the fairy tale story.
How did we meet?
I met her at a hookah lounge.
Ooh.
Like one of my favorite bars. Like I was on a motorcycle. I used to be smaller, and I used to ride motorcycles. John know he's rode motorcycles too, but yeah, I used to be a little bit smaller. We met at a hookah lounge, and you know, I was on my Mac shit, you know, and you know, she fell for it. You know how it go. Blue eyes and shit. Yeah.
This nigga in these eyes.
Nah, she fell
She
for
was
it, but
probably macking.
yeah, I was definitely putting the game
No,
down.
she
Yeah.
probably mad.
Nah, she wasn't
They
back
had
at me.
you
Nah.
over
You
there.
let her tell it though. If she was here, she'd be like, it wasn't like that. So, but yeah, like we met about almost 7 years ago, and
Wow.
we fought for the first like 4 months. Cause I was on some player shit. Like I'm like, bitch, you ain't gonna let me fuck.
None
Like,
of that.
yeah, she wouldn't let me fuck. So it was. I mean, to keep it real. So I was like, this shit whack. Like,
Couldn't be too whack.
yeah. I mean, it was whack.
Trying to
I
see
mean,
what's
All
up with
this
it?
proves this nigga game still ain't up to par. His
that's all,
game still ain't up to
I just
par.
ruined it, right? I just ruined it. But yeah.
But it was something about her that made you say, I'm
What
still,
is
I'm
that?
sticking around.
What's
What
the
happened?
something?
You know what's crazy? The craziest part is like me and her talk about it sometimes, and we be talking about like, yo, like how we like end up where we're at. And she's like, you're the exact opposite of everything I thought I wanted. But you're exactly what I need. And I feel the same way.
So I gotta
Opposites
interject.
attract. Opposites attract.
This for any motherfucker that's ever watched my podcast, and I say this all the time. At the end of the day, ladies, I need y'all to stop talking about what you need. Okay? Stop talking about what you want. Because the person that is going to come into your life is going to give you what you need.
Exactly.
And the things that
The right
you
person.
need, you are not going to be aware of.
You're not gonna want.
Everything that you think turns you on, you're going to find out actually doesn't. Everything that you have on this list of your perfect man, you're never going to find out what that is until that perfect man comes along. And he's going to show you everything that you actually need, which usually goes against the grain of what you think you have. Or think you've wanted. And it breaks all the rules of every other motherfucker that you was with in your past.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
You want a tall, dark, handsome with a 6-pack, and you got a fat nigga with a light skinned fat nigga. You know what I'm saying? That shit did not work out quite how you thought it was going to work out.
I just had a conversation with someone on my way home, right? And I my exact words is, you are the epitome of what a beautiful woman is supposed to be. Women are supposed to be beautiful. The fact that y'all motherfuckers go talking about I want sexy this and sexy that. I said I'm a 5'10" big nigga with fucking I'm an asshole, right? But at the end of the day, if you truly come into contact with me, I'm gonna change your whole fucking life. And the things that is actually really gonna happen is you're gonna find out this ugly big nigga actually hits every fucking thing that you need. Because what I'm actually here for is to be safety, security, and provision.
Yes.
Not fucking beauty.
Talk to him.
If you're looking at me to be sexy and beautiful and all that shit, you don't look for a fucking man. I'm not supposed to look good. You are. When I go out and you're on my arm, you are the one that motherfucker's supposed to be looking at and be going, how the fuck did he get hurt?
Facts.
Okay? The fact that so many of you motherfuckers want to come out here and be with niggas that he's got to look good and he's got to be this and he's got to be that. Cool. And that's why y'all keep getting fucked over.
I'm not telling you, I'm not telling no woman not to find somebody she's attracted to in some way.
Right.
But what
You're gonna be attracted to when your nigga let that ugly nigga knock somebody out in front of you.
Yes.
We handle the
Okay.
business. I'm very.
hey, I'm gonna tell you something. You know what's crazy? Check this out. I went the first time I ever took my girl home with me to Springville, bro. I slapped the nigga, knocked him out.
Yep.
You think she didn't think I was
Take
fine?
me home.
Right.
I was fine as hell then. That day, I
Fuck
was
the
fine
shit
in
out of me,
bed.
nigga.
Yeah.
Fuck that's my man.
Yeah, that's my man.
my man.
I'ma stick beside
Yeah,
him. I'ma stick beside him.
And it was over her.
Hey.
And it was low key over her. So and she had no idea. Like, so yeah, I mean, for sure. I'm not telling a woman to find a man that she's not attracted to and make it work. That's not what we're saying.
Yeah.
But what we are saying is let me tell y'all one thing before I even go there. You want to know what makes other men look at men and make them give them power? The woman they with.
Yeah.
How the woman they with treats them.
Yeah.
If you on your man,
The way your woman acts is literally we know if you ain't shit based off of how your girl is.
Treat you, yeah.
If your woman run everything and can run over you and talk to you any fucking way, that's a bitch ass nigga.
Yeah, you a bitch. And guess what? We gonna treat you different. When it come to business, when it come to hanging out, when it come to going and doing things, we gonna treat you totally different because we see how your woman treats you.
Yeah.
You a loser. You losing in your house. How could you win any other part of life?
So in what moment for you, in your mind, would you just sat and thought, yep, I'm about to go get a ring for her right now?
I think, okay, so let's back up a little bit because that's a great question too. She has been like kind of, hey, it's been 6 years, buddy. You know, like,
She giving you the
Right now. It's about that time.
what the fuck you waiting on, nigga?
Yeah. I think what happened for me is I knew I wasn't fighting it. I just wanted to make sure I was ready.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is that I was mentally ready from a mental capacity because when you join, it's one thing to be together, live together. I can walk away.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. One of us is dying before we get out this marriage.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
So
right.
there's it's a lot different.
Yeah.
I got to really
relationship, the easiest thing to do is leave.
yes. There's a lot different things that come into play with that. So I had to make sure I was ready for it. And it wasn't a full fairy tale engagement,
Of
but
course.
I mean it was nice. It was in Barbados.
The shit that
Very
is
fairy tale to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was in Barbados. So we did a beautiful, nice ring. It's nice big
Were
ring.
you surrounded by the family or was it just you and her?
Check this out. So I masked our engagement with her mom's 60th birthday.
I know that's right. In
Wow.
front of with the whole family.
Her mom,
I know that's
her
right.
dad, my mom came,
Mm.
her best friend and her husband. So she had and she really didn't know.
Yeah.
One day she was like, yeah, I kind of started thinking, but I was like, nah.
Yeah.
And so we all flew out, first class, flew to Barbados, hung out, and then like day 4.
Did you have help? Did they help you?
Oh.
Hell yeah, they helped me. I'm retarded.
women helped you, yeah.
You gotta handle it.
Help me.
Help me.
The hell?
Yeah, I was
I'm like, hold on, it's too
Hey, hold on, y'all
organized.
gotta low key
Right.
know this nigga. This nigga scary.
Oh yeah, I'm low-key scary and shit like that. Yeah, hey, listen, I started crying some more shit. I was crying before she even got there, bro. Like, oh no, man. My homeboy's like, it's all good, bro. You gonna be straight. I'm like, bro, you don't even know. But yeah, I mean, it was a beautiful thing. It was beautiful, man. Beautiful.
That's I just want to commend you for that. You know, you got a lot. You done came from the trenches. That really wasn't the trenches.
Yeah, not really the
You
trenches.
motherfuckers grew up you went to a private school, you know,
Yeah.
like you know, but you still grew up in
Clarence
the trenches.
has
You know?
really good parents.
Exactly, you know, white collar, you know, but you know, you did it. You could say you a jack of all trades.
Yeah, we've definitely moved forward.
Yeah.
For sure. I don't. I got a long man. Listen, my grandfather just passed away. Like I'm gonna tell you why this is
Sorry to
significant to
hear
me.
that.
What you just said. He just passed away like a month and a half ago. My grandfather was almost 102.
Mm.
He has a mural in my city. He has a mural in the city where we're from.
Wow.
He's like well known. Like he has. Matter of fact, they have a day for him. They commemorate him with a day
Wow.
in our city. So I look at him like, damn, I'm only 43. I got mad legacy to live.
Yeah.
I got a lot to do. So that's my motivation is to leave that even more legacy.
Yeah.
And that's what we're doing here. We're leaving legacy.
And
I fucks
you know what? That's for me, when I came home from prison, one of my biggest things is I know I made a lot of enemies. I took a different path and a different trajectory because I said the day that I die, I want to have one of those funerals where there's hundreds of motherfuckers there like, this man helped me do this.
Exactly.
This man did this. He gave me the knowledge. He gave me the strength. He gave me whatever to make this next move, to level up. From a very young age, even when I didn't want to, even with the shit we was doing in the streets, we still was actually doing some real shit and some good shit because we was other young niggas that could have went the same path we went. We made sure they didn't. I got another young nigga. He's been on the show. Y'all know my brother Chris. Not blood brother, but when I got locked up, I was 21. He was 17. There was 3 of them. They were all underage, but they were being tried as adults. He's here in Arizona with me today. We was in prison together. Why? Now he has his own business. He's got a 503c. He's actually now he has a basketball team.
He's doing good.
Like the shit that we've been on and the things that I've helped other people do to get to the next level in life, and I'm gonna continue to do that until there's no longer breath in his body. Tony is in the chat. He said, "Damn, what did I miss? Laugh out loud."
You missed the motherfucking life.
Yep.
Oh yeah, he know what it is. That boy got stories too. He was there for a lot of that shit.
So what's one thing, looking back on everything that you have accomplished, been through, what's one thing you could tell if you had to sit down with your younger self now? What's one thing you would tell yourself?
Be careful. And the reason I say that is because the people that you depend on also depend on you. And they're constantly watching every move you make. And what I mean by that is if you just like we said, my bullshit, your bullshit.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
But we could have been way more careful.
Yeah.
Like there's just because we really was looking up to each other. Like he do something stupid, I'm gonna do something stupid too.
Yeah.
So we should have been more careful. We could have been more careful. And we probably would have saved ourselves a lot of heartache.
Yeah. You have any regrets?
For sure. There's one particular one.
Okay.
I think whenever he went to jail,
Mm-hmm.
I regret staying closer to the last person.
Mm.
I should have separated because it was really me and him. Like he
Yeah.
said, it was me and him and his brother and the other guy. And I should have just separated then because to be honest, he caused me more problems.
What's one thing what's your biggest failure out of everything
Ooh,
come
man.
across?
Damn, my biggest
Here
failure.
this nigga go again.
Where this nigga get these questions from?
Look,
Sorry.
this nigga. So
Shush.
a couple weeks ago, so we did a show together, okay, where I interviewed her ass. Then she like, I want to come and actually interview you because don't nobody fucking ever interview me. And she actually made me sit in this same funky ass chair your ass is in right now.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's a powerful question.
And then she asked these motherfucking questions that just like want to put motherfuckers on the spot and shit. She want to
Man,
get to your heartstrings.
That's powerful.
Welcome to the motherfucking conversation.
No cap, bro.
Fuck you.
Okay, I can answer it. I can honestly answer it. My biggest regret.
No, your biggest failure.
My biggest failure.
Tell mom I
sorry.
said what's up, Tony. Tony's mom said what's up.
Yeah, love. My biggest failure is having. It's weird having my first son. It's the thing that made me go harder than anything. But having him the way I did, because I wasn't supposed to be there, and that relationship failing that way puts a lot of stress on my relationship with my son. That failure, that's the one failure I look back. I'm like, damn, I could have prevented that.
Yeah.
And I didn't. And everything else I'm good with.
Hindsight is 2020.
Yeah, everything else I'm good with because only because that affects my son in such a way, and I know that that's something I'm gonna have to that is gonna be paid for through time, you know. So everything else I'm good with though because it was on me. It didn't affect anybody else. You see what I'm saying? So I can live with any failures I have.
Yeah. And taking that step of actually sitting down and, you know, like taking accountability.
For
you
sure.
know, you realize what that was. You realize what your part was and all of the above. So that right there is like most motherfuckers don't even do that. They just chop it us that it is what it is. You know, they blame their past, they blame their traumas versus just taking accountability. Like, yeah, I know I fucked up. I know this is what I did.
When you grow into manship,
Yeah,
you learn to take accountability.
absolutely.
I think that adulthood is the biggest thing you can learn in adulthood is accepting that you were wrong and taking accountability.
Yeah.
Too many people are trying to avoid accountability. Just accept it and move on from it.
Yeah.
People can forgive you and they can grow with you. But if you aren't willing to take accountability, you're going to pay for it tenfold every time. You're going to lose friends. You're going to lose family. You're going to lose loved ones because you can't accept that you were wrong.
Yeah. So we got a jack of all trades, and damn.
Damn. That's his fault.
Honestly, you want to know the
what,
crazy?
though?
You want to know the crazy part though?
But
You know why I'm so proud of this nigga? Because knowing where we came from and all the shit that we did and running in the streets, there's two things, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. One, if I wasn't who I was, he would have been sitting right there next to me and we would have had a whole totally different story.
Facts.
Okay? Which would have been a bitch move on my end. Two, regardless of what the situation was, anytime I've called him since then, he's been there and he knows as much as I hate Texas. If it's really some shit, I'm coming.
He'll be there.
That's
Like
a
no
true
ifs, ands, or buts
brotherhood.
about it. And you know the only benefit that I know of in Texas? See, y'all don't want to fuck with me in Texas, because in Texas, my felonies is 27 years old. I can legally bear arms.
You can buy a gun still.
Not just buy a gun.
Shoot a gun.
Everything with a gun. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Well,
Arizona's the wild, wild west.
Yes.
But Texas is the wilder.
it is. I
Wilder.
agree.
Texas out of control.
I agree.
West. So-
I agree 100%.
And that's another reason that I don't go to Texas, is because the way a lot of the niggas out there move, because I've been around way too many of y'all. The way y'all move, I don't get along with. And my moral compass, and then the man in me, and then the asshole in me,
That's the good thing about Dallas, though. That's why I like Dallas so much. Dallas isn't like every other place in Texas. It's like Hollywood.
Yeah, I've heard.
Dallas like
I've
Hollywood,
heard.
and everybody in Dallas isn't from Dallas. It's a melting pot.
Yeah.
So you have a lot of different people in Dallas, and then you don't have, because he's right. Dallas dudes, Texas dudes move a little bit differently, but that's why it's so easy for you to come in and dominate.
Yeah.
Because they all move the same. If you're not moving like them, you're gonna win.
Yeah.
So
Well, I want to apply both of you to UB and you as well, because you don't have too many connections, too many solid connections, too many brotherhoods, too many friendships that have been through half of what y'all been through, and you still can pick up the phone and say, hey, I need you, and this motherfucker taking a flight expeditiously with no
For sure.
questions asked. You know what I'm saying?
For
So I
sure.
want to commend y'all for that, because
Well, I'm not taking a flight. I like to move silently. I'm gonna drive.
well, yeah, whatever the case may be, you're coming,
nigga on a
motherfucker.
Greyhound.
You're coming, right?
Nigga,
You
hell
coming?
nah.
You goddamn coming, shit. Regardless, in a blink of an eye, you're coming. And like you said, we
That nigga
ride
on
till the
Greyhound.
wheels
I
fall
move
off.
silently. I like to move silent.
And as you should.
Yeah,
As
because I
you
can.
should.
I'm in and out and don't nobody know. Because if
As
I'm
you
on some
should.
bullshit, flights, debit
our-
cards, all that shit.
our calls ain't even like that now. We
Right.
good. The calls are different. The calls is like, man, bro, we getting old, bro. Like, damn,
Right.
Hey, how your kid doing? You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
But
So
you don't got too
you're right,
many
though.
people that's,
You
you know,
don't.
like
You don't.
people fall off after so long.
You don't have relationships that last that long anymore.
Exactly.
Relationships are like 5 years. Friendships are like 5 years.
Exactly.
'Cause
But
it's-
a brotherhood,
a lot of friendships are what can you do for me now?
exactly. Exactly. And what y'all have is a brotherhood. Like
Oh,
you
for
said,
sure.
y'all calling, talking about how old y'all is. It ain't
Yeah.
even about, hey, can I hold this? Or, you know,
Nah.
can I do, you know.
I
it's
wouldn't
a-
dare ask that nigga for no money.
Exactly. It's a,
I mean,
it's
but
a,
if he wants
it's
to
a
give me something, I'm gonna
brotherhood.
take it.
Right.
I mean, I know you got it. I know you. I can tell. When it was I see you shining, you know.
It's a full brotherhood, and I'm definitely glad you was able to come on, and you know we were able. Everybody that's watching was able to get your perspective, because like he said, he was just interviewing me, and I need to know who you are, the
Yeah.
man behind the camera. That's what I said.
For sure.
I need to know the man behind the camera, and now I got another piece of that puzzle with you coming on and giving us a piece of your world, aka y'all world. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
And I definitely appreciate that. Like, I commend y'all.
Yeah, you asked
I
some great
commend y'all.
questions too, by the way.
And thank you. I
Yeah,
appreciate
seriously,
that.
that was a
Thank
great.
you, thank you,
Well,
thank
and
you.
then you gotta stop and think. I said, my
Thank-
failure.
That's one thing I'm gonna do. Okay,
Yeah,
for
you-
real.
you
But
asked some good
Yeah,
questions.
one thing she gonna do is run her mouth.
okay, Andy is. But I thank you for answering my questions and allowing me to be a part of this dope. For real,
Thank you.
this was definitely a good one for me. Just let the people know where they can find you at.
Man, Carvane TV on YouTube, and the Real DLC on Instagram. DeMarcus Carvane on Facebook. Man, I'm everywhere, man. You can find me. If you come in Texas, just say my name, and somebody gonna find me. I promise you that, man. You know what it is. The Real DLC, man. Let's
What
go.
DJ Cali say my name.
Yeah.
And we got our
And
another
this
co-host
this
on
motherfucker
it.
been quiet as hell tonight.
Yeah, I'm just glad she was as nosy as she was, because we got a lot of information.
No,
Yes.
you have, but you have some good questions too. Real talk. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah. I appreciate
yes,
it. Appreciate it.
yes.
Smooth.
Yes, listen. One thing I'm gonna do, baby. You got to get in there. You got to
Yeah.
ask those questions. He on here for a reason. We got to talk it out, honey.
Yeah,
And
thought
get-
provoking questions.
Okay.
Yeah, seriously. You got them thought provoking questions because it made me like, damn, what the damn? It's like my failures. I'm like, oh man, that's deep.
And usually before I even get deep, I always drop it with a let's do a drill. But I didn't hit that tonight. But it's okay. They know what I mean.
It's all good. It's all good.
You don't want to do her drill.
Let me make it. Yeah, let me get about it.
You never know what. You never know what my shit gonna end you
What
to.
might
You know
pop
what I'm
out.
saying? Exactly.
Yeah.
Listen,
This motherfucker here is
listen.
the wildest shit in the fucking world.
Hey, but they fucks with it. They fuck with it. But you on the end, beautiful. Where can we find you at?
You can find me everywhere. Envy Me Trinity. Come see about me.
All socials.
All socials. That's the only handle.
I know that.
So y'all can look forward to I'm about to do a show real soon with this one and this one.
Fire.
So it's just gonna be us three.
I'm gonna call in.
You gonna call in?
I'm gonna call in.
Actually, I could do that as a list.
I'm gonna
off.
call. I'm gonna call in
I'm
and ask.
excited.
I'm gonna ask some
I'm
thought-provoking
scared.
questions. I'm all this next week. I'm finna work on my questions, bro.
I'm ready for it. I ain't never
Yeah,
ducking.
I'ma call in
Listen,
my
I ain't,
questions.
I
I'ma
ain't
call
ducking
in.
no smoke. You hear me?
You,
like
and
that.
the question is your ass ready for this?
I might duck a little bit.
Hit a Mary J on you just a little bit.
DeMarcus,
Yes, sir.
aka Damn Narcus.
Man. Damn.
It's been a minute, nigga.
Yeah, it's been a minute. It's been a long minute.
Appreciate your ass coming through.
Love you, bro. Facts.
I love you for real, for real. This is something I say this all the time. Y'all don't see me with nobody. The people that are closest to me just don't live here. I don't go out. I don't do a whole lot of shit. I stay out the way because I just know who I am, and it's safer for me. It's just safer for me. It might even be safer for y'all. I appreciate y'all tuning in tonight. Make sure to stay tuned. We got more shows coming to you. Make sure y'all pay attention to Let's Talk About It. We ramping this up. Y'all see the phone number on there. It is going to be the call-in show. And then always stay tuned for the conversation right now. These are the only 2 shows I'm doing right now. Point blank period. Because, I mean, ain't nothing else that needs to happen. There's shit we need to talk about. And there's some conversations that need to be had. And until I feel like we get to a point where that no longer needs to happen, this is all we doing. So, I love y'all. Fuck y'all.